Hello everyone, so today let's learn the Kenyan famous snack called Bateta chap, or like the Swahili says Katlesi. So Bateta chap is basically a potato bun filled with any type of meat. The usual is the beef mince. So that's what we are making. First let's make the beef for the Bateta chap, and I'm learning from my mama. So we usually call our housemaid mama, and our housemaid was trained by my mother since 30 years or more. So yeah, that's what we are learning today. And first she took 1 kilo of beef mince. You don't need to wash it, just drain it properly until all the moisture and blood is drained out, and then add a tablespoon of ginger, a tablespoon of garlic paste, salt to taste, and 1 teaspoon of turmeric. Cook the keema over low heat until all the water dries up. Make sure to keep breaking the lumps and mixing it properly every now and then so that you don't get huge lumps in it and you get nice keema grains. We have taken about half a kilo of potatoes. That's like 3 to 4 medium-sized potatoes. Boil them thoroughly. Once it's full, peel them up and then grate them with this fine grater. You don't need big chunks, you need a nice mash of potatoes. Then add salt to taste, a sprinkle of black pepper powder, and a tablespoon of margarine or blue band. You can also use butter, but I think that will add moisture. My mom always used to use margarine, so that's what we have used. Don't skip this step because it's essential so that the potatoes are not that sticky once you knead them. Knead this mixture just like any dough you would knead for 1 to 2 minutes properly so that all the ingredients are mixed and the dough is not sticky anymore and it comes together properly. Also, you don't have any chunks in there, so make sure if there are any chunks you break them apart at this point. Once the dough is ready, divide them into equal parts or balls, whatever size of Bateta chunks you want, that size. Now we'll move on to making the keema mixture. So the pre-boiled keema measure about 1.5 tablespoons per Bateta chap. So I'm taking around 8 tablespoons of keema. Okay, so after measuring 8 tablespoons of keema, I'll add a bit of onion, like half an onion, finely chopped. Secret here is to be finely chopped. You don't need huge chunks of onion. And then a bunch of coriander leaves and green chilies as well. A teaspoon of cumin powder, some black pepper powder as per your taste. If you like spicy, you can add more. And green chilies are really optional, but it brings out a nice taste to it. So add green chilies finely chopped as per your taste. Mix it all up. Now what you need is a plastic wrapper, any kind of plastic wrapper, but if you are starting this and making this for the first time, I would recommend you take soft plastic rather than a hard plastic. Take 1 potato ball, flatten it out on top of the plastic, add about 1.5 tablespoons of keema mixture. Lift up all the corners of the plastic wrapper together and try to close the potato ball into a bun shape. Do it as smoothly as you can. Push the keema mixture with your fingers inside and try to close the potatoes until they come together like a bun. You don't need the cracks in the batata chop, otherwise they are more likely to get open or break once you are frying. So try to make the batata chop as smooth as possible. So you can store the rest of the keema in an airtight container in the deep freezer for however long you want. Make sure to just store the keema, plain keema, in the airtight container. Do not add any onions or vegetable in it, otherwise it will retain moisture and go bad once you throw it out. You'll find it difficult if you're trying for the first time, but it's really simple. Once you get the hang of it, it will be really simple to make this. I'm just smoothing out the batata chop, as you can see. Smooth out all the cracks so that you don't have any cracks in the batata chop. Once this is done, now roll this batata chop in breadcrumbs, fine breadcrumbs. Make sure you roll them really well in the breadcrumbs and the breadcrumbs are sticking to the batata chop. And then we move on to making all the rest of the batata chops. I really like my snacks to be miniature, so I also try to do small ones so that you can also see. Roll all of them in the breadcrumbs. You can either fry them immediately or you can make them in the morning like me, and then I store them in the refrigerator until evening when I was ready to fry. So yeah, I'm making all the batata chop right now and then I'll fry them in the evening. So if you have any questions about it, please do comment down below and I'll be happy to help you out. I think the miniature batata chop are really cute and it's really easy to make also compared to the large one. So what do you think? So now when you are ready to fry, crack an egg, season with some salt and pepper again, but this time it was like a blunder for me as I added too much black pepper, but it's okay, I'll not mix it in. Now beat the egg properly. Meanwhile, heat the oil to medium-low heat. You don't want a very high heat, otherwise the batata chop will burn really fast. Roll the batata chop in the egg mixture and then fry them once the oil is hot, but not too hot. You just want to fry the egg because the potatoes and keema is already cooked. Don't need to fry it for a longer period until it becomes light golden. That's when it's ready. Just place it in the hot oil and then fry one side, turn it and fry the other side, and then we are done with it. Do not move around the batata chop a lot. See, you need this kind of color, light goldenish brown. turn them around and then just remove them on a kitchen towel, drain them properly, and you can serve them with the coconut chutney. I'll post the coconut chutney recipe soon after this. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe to my channel if you like this recipe and if you would like to see such recipes more. I hope you enjoyed this Kenyan famous Bateta champ recipe. It's so famous during Ramzan and everything. Do try it out. Let me know how it is. You can also tag me on my Instagram. It's eastafrican.foodie. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and see you soon with another recipe. Thank you for watching.